Hey, what's up? What's up? How are you? Sorry, I am a little bit late today. 8:30. Normally we do this at 7 and today it's 8:30. Uh the problem is like if I start at 7, then I really have to like sort of limit myself for 1 hour because around between 8 to 8:15 is the time when you finish fasting. So I didn't want it to really rush and wrap up the stream if there are any question pending and everything. Now I can hydrate, I can have a cup of coffee, and I can talk for a longer period of time as well. So thank you. After Ramadan, we will actually go back to 7 o'clock because that's the time I actually like most. So we will go back to 7, but during this month, I think we're gonna keep it to 8:30, and then we will go back to our normal 7:30 time as well. I tried to do my haircut today. I went to barber 2 times, and there was like 50 people outside standing in a queue. So I messed up a little bit, but better than it was coming all over my ears and everything wasn't looking very good. I couldn't really like kind of fade in from the side. I didn't wanted to do this not zero. I never had this. So what's happened is when I was trying to trim around the ear, I actually accidentally done a cut right here, and then I had to actually shave all the way down, and then all mess up. It was a headache, really. How everybody's doing, who is watching, and where you are watching from. I will love to see you inside the chat. And those who are new here, my name is Zen Shah. On this channel, we talk about how to make money online from e-commerce and social media. So if you're first time here, consider subscribing. On normally on every Sunday, 7 p.m. During this month, we're gonna keep it 8:30, but normally at 7 p.m. every Sunday we go live and we answer your question, whatever the question you have. And along with that, I talk about one particular topic. And today, the topic is going to be about getting more sales, finding the products, and also getting more orders and more sales as well. So this is what I'm going to talk about. In the meantime, I will answer all the questions that you guys will have inside the chat as well. And this is the way we're gonna get this party going. I change the if you I don't know if someone from you really notice, I actually change the desk. Now I can sit and stand. I can do both of things. Before it was just like a sitting desk. I had to really sit all the time, and I normally sit for 5 6 hours in a day, and then sometime more than that actually. And it's not really easy to just sit down. And you know I started to had a pain in my back. So now in this desk I can actually sit and I can stand, and I can do a lot of things as well. And I tried putting these panel, if you can see on the back right here, the red and blue one, but they wasn't really sticking with the wall with the double-sided tape. So I have to really, sort of clean this wall again and paint over one more time. And then I will have like some sort of stand to make a background here as well. So I think this will be something, gonna be really, really amazing. Amit inside the chat is saying, how can you sell RA on Amazon? I don't know, what do you mean by RA? I have no idea what do you mean by RA. How can you sell RA on Amazon? RA is Ramazan accessories. I don't know what do you mean by RA. So if you tell me a little bit more on that, I will definitely look into it. On the top of my head, I don't really know like what do you mean by RA. So there was a where did you get the adjustable table from? Retail arbitrage. Okay, that's good. So the table, it's a very tricky sort of thing. So this tabletop, this one right here, Ola, I bought it from IKEA. But the problem with the IKEA, the legs that they have, I needed something which can go 110 centimeter tall and also go back to sitting position as well. So I needed something like this. But the things that they had in IKEA, they was like a very hard to adjust, and maximum they could go 90 centimeter. So the tabletop, I actually bought it from IKEA, but I went to a local hardware shop and I bought the legs from there, which are 110 centimeter tall, and I can also adjust the height as well. So it's not electric one where I can do electrically up and down, but those are 500 to 600 pound desk. And this room, I don't think so. I'm gonna be using it for a longer period of time. If the things go back to normal, I don't know when. I will move back to office space anyway. So I didn't want it to spend a lot of money there. So the legs was separate, but the desk, I bought it from IKEA. This top is not so expensive, I think 40-50 pound. And then the legs, I had to adjust them a little bit, really, so that was about it. But if you're looking for adjustable table, they are normally the electric one, they are very expensive, about 500 to 600 pound. I mean, those are quite expensive one. So retail arbitrage, yeah, a lot of it all come down to, Amit, what product you are selling in the retail arbitrage. There is this is all terminology. This is all names at the end of day. There's a wholesale or there is a fulfillment by Amazon. It all come down to if the product really, really sell as well. Either you buy it from your local retail store, or either you buy it from a wholesale in China, or either you buy it from anyone, from Alibaba or anything. So whatever the name at the end of the day, you're going to call it, fancy or non-fancy or retail arbitrage or anything, it all come down to the product. If the product sells at the end of day, I will call it like why the people are doing whatever. So in the retail arbitrage as well, I can never pronounce that word, retail arbitrage. So retail arbitrage, it all comes down to products that you are selling. So if your product is good and there is a demand for it, then regardless wherever you buy that product from, that doesn't really make any difference, really. So that's the thing. Amrit is saying, question, when I first started Amazon, I sold on existing listing with the sell this item button. Okay. I didn't know about branding, etc. I have stopped now, but have 5 intellectual property complaints. Okay, so that's a bit serious there. On my account, what can I do about these, and how long will it stay on your account? So obviously the account health at the moment is affected because of there are in a wholesale business model, there are some products that you can sell as long as you have a permission from the brand to sell those items on Amazon as well. But if you don't have a permission, that's depends at the end of the day. If you don't have a permission, obviously you're gonna have a strike on your account as well. I never had any strike on my account, so I don't know how long they actually stay on your account as well. And as long as you have stopped it, I think Amazon, they do the account assessment after every 3 months. So within 3 months, if everything stays okay, in next assessment, your account health will go back to normal, really. So this is something that you can look at it. For if you are not doing it for any longer period of time, I think you're gonna be fine. If you already have 5 of them, you are lucky that they haven't really suspended your account as well. So I wouldn't really go there. I will try my best to, in the terms of returns and in the terms of customer services, when it comes to those sort of things, I will keep up with all those things. And within 3 months, I think you will actually, in the next assessment, you will get something done in the terms of account health. It will go back to normal. But man, 5 strikes it's a big thing, really. I never had any single one of them. So in my personal experience, I have no idea what's happened there. Osman is saying how to make inventory, how to abbreviate SKU so the order come from eBay, we easily find the product. I don't know where you are trying to find the product as well. So, what I normally do now, all the shipping is actually handled by all the shipping is handled by Hubo, but there are some shipping which I do on by myself as well on eBay. So inside the storage, which is underneath the stairs, I have like a rack. So inside the rack, I have a drawers. On each every drawers, these are only mobile phones. I know the model. So inside the eBay, where it say SKU number, I just put something that I can remember, and the same label I can put it on the drawer as well. But if you want to have like a fancy sort of system, like the way Amazon have or anything, you need to have a software which can generate the barcode label for you for those particular item as well. So as Core said, there are many of them. You can just simply Google them, see what works for you in the terms of pricing and everything. That's the really the thing. Source Mag 49 is saying you said it right first time. So retail arbitrage or retail arbitrage. I don't know. Is it trade or trage? Retail arbitrage or retail arbitrage? Source of power is saying, what is the best tips for UK based dropshipping? So if you are particularly living in UK and you wanna start dropshipping, I'm not really okay. So don't get me wrong. I'm not against dropshipping. I'm not like saying this is something that people will waste their time or I can completely get that not everybody have resources and investment in the beginning, and even though a lot of people have an investment, many of you have that, but it's just see, not everybody is willing to take the risk which is involved, and obviously any business that you're going to start, there is going to be risk at the end of the day anyway. So drop shipping is is a business model which is very attractive for most of the people. So in the terms of advice, which I can tell you is, uh, I will sooner do a video about it as well, because a lot of people ask me this question. You need to look the suppliers who are based in China, but they have their fulfillment centers in UK as well. Many of the suppliers, they are based in China and they have their fulfillment center in I mean I don't know the name on the top of my head. So for example, CJ Dropshipping is the one. They don't have a fulfillment center in UK, but they have a fulfillment center in Australia, or they have a fulfillment center in US as well. So in the terms of timing, the order processing timing, if you're buying something from China or you're drop shipping something from China, obviously what's going to happen is their minimum is going to be 15 to 20 days for the order to come from China to UK. And people are not really willing to wait that long nowadays as well. So looking for a suppliers who have their fulfillment center in a country where you want to drop ship in. For example, if you go with the CJ drop shipping at the moment, for example, and you can have an account on ebay.com and start the drop shipping in US, and there are many UK based supplier as well. I'm just gonna quickly, because I done I'm working on two different projects at the moment, just for the YouTube side of it, not like a e-commerce side of it as well. I'm trying to get in touch with many suppliers and see and trying to test how much time they are taking. And I want to make a list of the supplier, and I will put the video on the YouTube channel as well. And second, with one product, I want to do a store. I'm testing it already. I will put the domain outside as well. You can go on a website and you can see the product there as well. The store is live at the moment, and I just need to run the Facebook ads on it as well. So I'm testing that side of it as well. Both of them are just in the terms of drop shipping. So in the drop shipping, let me quickly check the, because I made a list for the supplier, and I was getting in touch with them every single day and looking how long they actually take. And some of them, they actually get back to me, and some of them, they I will have to order from them and see how long they actually taking. So the list which I will put out normally, which is going to be the list of the supplier, is it will be it will be something based, it will be something which I tested it myself as well. So that was the whole plan. On the other side of it, I'm doing a website which I will do only one product which will have a high profit margin, just to see, just to test it myself. I'm going to be honest with you, I've never really done drop shipping. I've been selling on eBay for 8 years now. So just to do the testing for the YouTube side of it and give some opportunity to the knowledge, give a right kind of knowledge to the people who watch me on YouTube, to go through the process which I have actually tested myself. That was the whole plan to do it. So uh, I'm just going through my notes, and I'm just going to have a look how it's just going to have a look at the list right there as well. Pup, 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 pup. Because when I got in touch with the CJ dropshipping, they told me they don't have a fulfillment center inside the UK. So uh, the fulfillment center, the thing about them, like they have a wallet. So the people who are on a eBay managed payment, this was something which really attracted me as well. They have a wallet. So for example, you do a £50 deposit with them, and or £100, whatever the deposit that you want to do with them, and then after that, like whenever the order come, you can use that wallet. But because a lot of people are using eBay managed payments, so when they was on a PayPal, the things was a little bit different when it comes to there as well. So there was a complete list. I was trying to filter and get in touch. There was 4 or 5 names which I actually um, I uh, I filtered them, and I tried to yeah, it was here 4 or 5 names which I actually went to filter them as well. I take a lot of note, and then when I'm live streaming, the thing is with the live streaming, the computer and the CPU and all those things take a lot of power for the live streaming as well. So that's why it's running a little bit slow as well. Uh, so have anybody tried? I sent an email to them, and I don't know how it's gonna be. So there is a viral wallet. That's the one. CD dropshipping. I contacted them, but they told me that they don't have a fulfillment center in UK. They have in Australia, and they have in US as well. And Ecom Hunt is the one. Another one. I sent an email to them. They haven't got back to me as well. These are all the free one, but there are the pay one as well. So for example, uh, still I have to get in touch, which is udroppy. It's the one, another one. And then there is another one which is also, I believe it's free. You don't have to. So when I say free, it's mean you don't have a monthly subscription for them. So scaling honest fulfillment, that this was another one. And then you want to go with the e-sniper. E-sniper is not e-sniper is not it's not free. So I mean, so there are the free one, and there are the paid one. There where you have to do the monthly subscription. I done an email to each and everyone. So far there is only CJ Dropshipping came back to me. I sent an email 2 days ago, and they told me that they don't have a fulfillment center in there as well. So that was there. Uh, But anyway, in a source of power, I will do the detailed review. I mean, that's not going to be some affiliate or sponsor type of video. I will do independent review for each and every one of them, and try to come up with the list for like probably 10 of them, or 5 max I can do, because there aren't many which have a fastest shipping option inside the UK. And I will do that. But at the moment, I will repeat that again. E-Sniper, that's the number one, and they are not free. Viral Wallet, Ecom Hunt, and CJ Dropshipping if you want to do in America, but I don't really recommend it for UK. And honest fulfillment, scaling honest fulfillment as well. So these are the one you want to go for there as well. What is the best fulfillment company for eBay in UK? So I think you're talking about in the terms of drop shipping. When I say fulfillment on the other side of it, for example, Hubo, they're not drop shipping suppliers. I mean, I don't use drop shipping suppliers. I buy my own products from China and then send it to them so they can store it and they can fulfill it. So for example, Hubo, which is a company which offer you fulfillment, they are based in Leeds. So what's happened is you have, when you get the stock, you send it to them. So they have like a software which link with your eBay as well. So anytime when you get the order, they do the fulfillment for you. This is just like Amazon FBA as well. The Amrit is asking, how expensive is Uber fulfillment compared to Amazon fulfillment for on the same products? It's almost similar price. There is not much difference in both of them as well. So if you are looking it for particularly for eBay, I highly recommend them. I've been using it for about 2 years now, ever since I became a full-time seller. I never had any problem with them. I mean, they are, most of my orders they get delivered within 2 days as well. So this is something you can look into it. Okay, so nowadays I heard people do not people do not doesn't keep the stock anymore for eBay business. So what do you recommend for eBay fulfillment? So that's really a thing. Again, I said you asked me the opinion about the drop shipping as well, and I gave you opinion about the drop shipping is, if you are just starting out and you, even though you have an investment but you're not willing to take a lot of risk as well, uh, you just want to get a vibe, you just want to get a feeling of how selling online is going to be for you, because I personally truly believe it is something that we should test it out as well. So for eBay fulfillment, I said Hubo, which is HUBO as well. That's the one you can use it as well. You can actually get your order. I mean, there is a lot of headache getting them fulfilled by Amazon, your orders which are on eBay, but man, it's something that you can look at it as well. Nobody's pressed the like button today. Like I really have to ask all the time. Smash the like button, and if you got any question, just put the question there as well. Unlimited Blessing said, what's happening? So what we did before, because you came late, you missed £1,000 giveaway. That what's happened before as well. So because you came late, now you are not eligible as well for the giveaway as well. So who actually won that was the Nightbot who actually won that one. So Unlimited Blessing say, what's happening? That's what happened. Sarfaraz is saying, I smashed it. Man, I think if you broken your screen, then I have to have some sort of what you call it, disclaimer. When I say smash that like button, if anybody break their screen, then I'm not responsible for it. So yeah, that's the whole point. What would you suggest for a seller to do existing listing, like to show eBay that I'm active on the system? What would you suggest for a seller to do for existing listing? Okay, that's Okay, I wanted to actually talk about it. Luckily, like, you when I start, people ask a different question, and then I sort of lose the track as well. So in thank you so much as well. Unlimited blessing is saying, okay, just one 2K giveaway. No, you haven't. Was the Nightbot who actually won 2K giveaway from there as well. The Nightbot who just said inside the chat, have a question, put Q in the front, just ask, no question is big and small. That's the one right there. That was the Nightbot. You ask what's happened, it's that there. Okay, I want to talk about particularly how to get more sale, how to get more orders. What are the things that you can do to fix your slow sales on eBay? And number one thing is, as somebody asked inside the chat, you want to refresh your store. There are a couple of ways that you can actually refresh your store so eBay actually know you are active on the eBay system as well. So number one way is going to be, you go inside your seller manager, you select all of your listings, all each and every one of them. By there is a button on the top where you select each and every one of your listing, and then click on edit all of them. You click on edit all of them, the bulk editor gonna open inside the eBay. You're gonna select each and every one of your listing. You can just click on submit. You're not making any changes. You are just going into a bulk editor one, and then it's a kind of the way you refresh your store as well. You can actually call eBay and you can ask them to refresh your eBay account, and this is exactly what they do as well. And you can do that by yourself. This is the number one thing. The second thing that you really want to do, when the buyer will message you, some of the most sometime what's happen is, it's not all the messages that you receive from your buyer are going to be the one you have to reply to as well. So what's happened inside the eBay system will mark that particular message or that particular listing that you have not replied to this particular listing. So what to this particular message. So what's happened with that your response time, or your response number, or stats inside the eBay systems actually go down. So when they go down as well, what's happened is eBay knows that you are not replying to your messages. That's what the thing, because the system can only keep the track of if you have actually replied to them, not what exactly if the question was actually that something you have to answer to as well. To do that, what you need to do is, again, you go inside the seller central, look at all the listing. If some listing will show the option to edit, some of them say question need to be answered, something like this. It says on the listing as well. You click on a listing and you mark as the question already has been answered as well. The stream is not set for that, for the screen sharing. Otherwise, I would show you as well. So this is something that you have to do as well. Sarfaraz is saying, does it hurt ranking after editing all the listing? No, because you're not making any changes as well. So it's just give a refresh again one more time. The ranking does not hurt when you actually, it only happened when you make a major changes inside your listing, not the minor changes. And in this, the way I told you, you're not making any changes. You're just going in an editor one, you're opening an editor, and you're just listing that item one more time on an existing one. So it's you're not making any changes. In the terms of major changes, when the major changes happen when you change the picture or you change the price as well. But if you change little bit wording inside the title or you change little bit wording inside the description, this is not a major change. You can always do that. So I recommend once in a month you actually refresh your store. This is something there. Another one is the question. If the pending questions are, you need to go back in your seller center and you need to mark them. Now all of you are going to have a lot of listing where you need to mark them as you have answered them already. But if you do it probably once in a week, it's not going to be a lot of work as well. First time it's going, I do it for mine after every 1 or 2 days. If there is something that I need to mark that I have answered it, I just do that as well. A lot of people gonna have this problem if you're using your email system, but that's another thing. Let's stick to the for the sale as well. Uh, the other thing that you want to do, you want your buyer to actually not just look at your item. Even though they don't buy anything, you want them to come and look at other items that you have for sale as well. So for example, the best practice when you are leaving a feedback for someone, you ask them, and it's not against eBay against terms and condition. A lot of people, they just select all the orders, and after that what they do is they just leave an automatic feedback for their buyer, which is going to be thank you so much for buying, and all those the things which are inside the eBay store there. You actually leave a feedback for them. Thank you so much for buying. Please check our other item for sale. This is the one. Or thank you so much for buying. Please leave us a feedback as well. So you're actually reminding them what's happened on eBay. The 100 people who are going to buy something from you, only 10 of them, they're going to leave a feedback. And it is very hard for people. I don't know what's the problem. I don't know. I'm the same as well. I don't leave a feedback for the things which I buy from other sellers as well. So I don't know. It is something that people don't do it normally, but it is very important because getting a lot of feedback, not just it looks good on your account, it actually tell the eBay that people are very happy with it as well. So so you ask people in the feedback to check your store and then leave you the feedback. When the people will come and check your store, just be curious once. Just be curious one. The people who actually have bought something from you already, not the new people. The people who have bought something from you already, it gives a signal inside the eBay system that, okay, this person have bought something from this particular store already, and now they are checking their other items for sale as well. So this store is worth promoting, or this account is worth promoting as well. This is something that you want to ask people to do it for you inside the feedback. Okay, now to give another another reminder, but I always recommend as when you are having a communication back and forth with your buyer or you as a seller as well, if you go to your message settings, you can actually set the signature, email signature, which it calls there as well. So what the signature does, in short, anytime when you send a message to a buyer, it you can put your name, but along with you put your name like customer services representative Zan Shah, something like this, or then you go underneath it. Thank you so much for making an inquiry with us. If you buy the item, please leave me a feedback, or don't forget to check another item for sale. Is there anything else I can do for you? Feel free to get it back. Just few lines. You don't want to have like a whole essay on that one. Just couple of lines reminding them to check other item for sale. And if they buy something from you, they leave a feedback for you as well. This is something which really going to help you, because anytime when you're having a communication with the buyer, you are actually reminding them that they need to leave a feedback for you as well. So by putting that one in a signature makes a lot of sense as well. This is something, another one. These are the things which I have not mentioned anywhere. I will do a dedicated video on it in coming future as well. But you guys are awesome. You are live right here, and I gave my secrets away as well. So the next one are the one, because a lot of people, they are new in the stream. They might not know this before as well. The one of the two most important things which really helps to get more sales. The before one I said this was exclusive, brand new things which I told you. Normally for the gurus, this is a course material. This is for something I told you, which you can get in help in eBay algorithm as well. So other things, I truly believe the two things are actually most important. Like if somebody in a chat can tell me what are the two most important things when it comes to getting more sales. So What are the two? While we get that in the chat, I'm just going to talk about one of them. So the first one is going to be your pictures. Look, guys, people are not buying the product because they can't feel the product. They don't know the product is not in front of them. So the time, if you are spending 1 hour taking your pictures, I would say take 2 hours taking your pictures. You need to make them, the buyer have to have a feeling of that. A lot of people, what they do is that the first thing they do, they go on a Google and they copy the picture from somewhere, and then they come back to me and say, Zen, I'm not getting any sales. And I tell them, I'm sorry, this is the reason you're not getting any sales. And it hurts. And that's the thing as well. Uh, the algorithm inside the eBay, inside the Amazon, any search engine which is using algorithm nowadays, they're very smart. They know that you have copied the picture from somebody. You are doing this because you're a copy from somebody. All the algorithm in eBay, in Amazon, in anywhere, they like to have a stuff which is organic, made by you, which is more original content. So your own bad looking pictures, I always say, are a lot better than the pictures that you copy from somewhere else. You want to take your own picture as well. And this also give a psychological effect to the buyer. People are going towards originality nowadays. Not everybody is looking for fancy sort of stuff. How many of you go to Facebook Marketplace and you buy from the people where the pictures actually look real, not the pictures that you actually, it depends on a platform to platform, but I'm just giving one example to you right here as well. So this is something you have to really keep in mind. Pictures, I recommend, if you don't have 8 good looking pictures, don't bother to list your item. Like, you're going to waste your time. And then you say, okay, I'm not getting any sales because you haven't put in any work as well. You'd rather be depressed and wait after listing item 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I'm not getting any sale. You could have done the work before, and then, slowly your listing build up slowly as well. So first, you want to, first 4 pictures, you want to take a pictures for the product from each and every angle. So for example, I don't have anything right here as well. So this wallet right here. So 1 second back, for all the angles, all possible angle as well. The next 2 pictures, this is a gray area. So as long as it's a gray area, you want to use it. If it's not a gray area, eBay doesn't allow you to have a text over the picture, but almost 90% of the sellers have a text over the picture. So eBay doesn't do anything about it. So in the after 4 pictures, in the 5th and 6th picture, you want to highlight the best features of the wallet. So this is the wallet. I'm just giving you an example. Leather, fast delivery, RGB protection, like no contactless or something like that as well. And also another thing, the last one, what you want to do in last 2 is you want to show a real life experience in the wallet. You don't have to hire a model or something. This is where your own skills comes in as well. Once you're selling online, you are a picture editor, you are a video creator, you are a SEO expert. You have to wear many hats. You have to be a master's in many things as well. So picture editing, SEO, search engine optimization. Also, there are many other things. So for example, if you're selling on Amazon, you can do a videos on the product as well. Product photography, many things. So if you want to be at that thing, if you want to be at that level, then you have to put in a work. The copy and paste doesn't work anymore. I'm sorry. That's the way I always talk about. If you want to do drop shipping, then you won't be able to scale it. But in the beginning, if you just want to get a feeling, you want to get a vibe and everything, that's fine. By all means, go ahead and do it as well. So this is something you have to do. You have to put in a work, real work, and improve the things day by day, there every single day as well. So I give you one example here. I see myself not as an online seller. Along with online seller, I know the graphic designing, not an expert on it. I'm not saying I'm an expert on it. If I was an expert, look at my thumbnails a year ago when I started my channel. I do the product videos as well when I do the listing on Amazon. Product photography I do as well. Do you think a lot of people are right here inside the live? Do you think from the first day my live always looked like this or my video was look like this as well? This is something you're going to learn in a process, but that doesn't mean you just have to hold yourself back and just stuck there and because it's too much. That's the thing as well. So the pictures which I was talking about, the last two pictures, what you want to do is you want to have a real life experience. You want to give a real life experience. So if you're selling a wallet, just show somebody putting a wallet inside the pocket or some model or something like this. I mean, that kind of stuff as well. So 8 pictures. I never list any item if I don't have a professional 8 pictures as well. Sarfaraz is right here as well. I mean, me and him talked about it another day. Doing a 3D images for Amazon now as well, and also in the future, the way the things are going nowadays, and Apple, you can go to apple.com and you can look at it now. There is a virtual reality pictures. So if you want to feel that product sitting on your desk right here, like iPhone 12, I can just see it, and I if I want to test a headphone, I can just see how the headphone gonna look inside my room. Or many furniture companies who are selling bed and sofas, you just simply open whatever you are buying and then try to move your mobile around. Yeah, here is my mobile. You try to move your mobile around and it's going to show you how the things actually going to look inside your room as well. So things are going that modern as well, and the people are still copying a picture from other one, and they're going to talk about, okay, I'm not getting any sale, I'm sorry, but you're not putting any work. So those are the things you have to really keep in mind. The second thing, the pictures I done, 8 pictures. The second thing that you want to really pay attention to is the title. So title is something which actually bring the people to your listing. This is how people going to find your listing. And the picture is where they're going to make a decision. Either they're going to buy it from you or they're not going to buy it from you as well. People just copy the picture and they put the price down, and they are trying to compete on a price, which can work sometime, but then you don't make any profit margin in those things as well. So that's the thing. So for the title, you want to do the keyword research for your title as well. I'm not going to go in a deep, because this is something which is going to bore you. I want to go back to the questions from the people who have it at the moment. There is a particular video on my channel where I talked about for using a free software. You don't have to pay. I mean, there are many paid ones as well, but you can use a free ones just to get an idea how many people are actually looking for that keyword on the eBay or on Amazon as well. So, and I always given one example. I sell on Amazon and I sell on eBay as well. Sometime it can take us months and months for us to actually launch a new product. So during the year of 2020, I only done 3 products. So from 119 to 203 4 products we done. So 203 private label products that we have at the moment on Amazon. So what I'm trying to say is, but the point and the whole objective of this long conversation is, it's the work you have to put in. That's all I want to say before I go back to the questions right here. Anjan is saying, will you be kindly show us about that message thing? How to do that? Didn't quite get that. So Anjan, the way this streaming is set up today, I can't share my screen. That's because when I use a StreamYard, I am able to share my screen. But StreamYard, it's the quality of the picture is bad. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I got an expensive camera and a setup, and when I use a StreamYard, it's just compressed the quality really, really bad, and there is a lot of delay as well. So I said something inside the streaming software probably 2 minutes ago, and when I go to the YouTube, I'm still 2 minutes behind, and I don't like that. I mean, I can, if I'm right here, I can quickly. I mean, there is no latency right here as well. Like for example, Ola just commented saying, "What is the name of the website relisting the keyword search?" And you said, "Care enough. I will check out later as well." No, I actually open. I will tell you right now as well. So Ola, the the video that you want to watch for that particular, I will put the link for that one inside the description, and I will also put the Anjan, let me tell you the things as well. Zan, my name brother is inside the chat. So Anjan, what you want to do is when you go to eBay, you click on my eBay and you click on selling. This is where you go in your seller central, and then you click on listing and you click on all active listing that you have on your store. And this is something you want to do inside the desktop, inside the laptop, or if you're using your mobile, then go in a Google Chrome or Safari and then switch it to desktop view as well, because the selling eBay app is actually designed for the buyer, not for the seller, so it doesn't really give you many options right there. So you will see all of your listings. So inside the listing, if there is something which is missing, I mean, it's still, you need to answer for those one as well. Rather than it will say added, it will say because I just done it before I actually opened the stream, it will say the question something like this is pending to be answered right there as well. So this is you have to keep in mind. And also when you are in the overview, of your all things, like your last 31 sales and all those things, and it says how many orders are pending and everything, if you go under right there in the section where it say listing, you will say first one create listing, then draft, and then say with questions. So you want to click on with questions one, and it's only going to open those listing where the questions are pending. And then you just click on the arrow and say mark as answered, so mean you have answered to that already. This is something I was talking about. For Ola, Zan is saying, can so I don't do the stored reviews on a live streaming right here as well. I do the stored reviews as well, but this is something which is paid, and it is entirely up to you to buy or not to buy as well. So I can't really I can't really look at your store, Zan, right here. I'm sorry, because the problem is. Uh, then I will be just doing a store reviews, and then the store review take very long time. So it's $9.99 on the websites, and you can check it right there. If it's entirely up to you, and I can to everybody who actually talked to me, and there are many people who actually bought the service or anything like that, like a consultation call or anything. I don't promote inside my videos much as well. There is nothing new which I tell you, which I'm hiding from you and tell you go buy my course or buy something like this. But I believe if you want to have one-on-one conversation, or you want to really save your time, then my time is as important as your time as well. So that's why those services are paid. So that's only the way I save time. That's the way there as well. So you can check on the website. The link is inside the description as well. And by the way, if you are not anybody who is in the chat right here, all the channel members, they get a free access to the Facebook group anyway, and they get the access to the other videos, which will the short, like a step-by-step course to sell on eBay, and like a course to sell on Amazon, the video to the point short videos there as well. By the end of the week, by the end of the year, they're going to be published, all of them, and they're going to renew every. So it's just the way you show the support, and you get these emojis, and I pay very close attention to all channel members' questions as well. So Anjan is a channel member. You can see his name comes different. Ola was actually my first channel member there. So thank you so much for Ola. Ola is at premium now. So Yeah, it's a 4.99 per month. You get a free access to the Facebook group as well, where you can come ask any type of question at any time, which is entirely up to you if you want to join the channel or you don't want to join the channel. It's a different than being a subscriber. It's a membership for the channel. So if you want to do the link for that one is inside the description and inside the pinned comment as well. But if you don't want to have a videos like a behind the scene videos and everything, uh, then you can just only get the Facebook group membership as well. But even there, I pay most because the channel members are on a monthly one. So I pay more attention to the channel members there as well. So Zan is saying, can you share the Facebook group link? It's inside the description. If you check the link inside the description, it's not free. It's 4.99, and you have either you can go through that or you can take a channel membership. The channel membership link is say support channel for there as well. I was talking about the video for Ola, which was title keeping you small. So that was the video link which I will give you now is the one where I show the all the software which are the free one actually to do the research, like how to do your title. Along with you do your research, you want to have your human aspect inside as well. You want to make sure what people actually care about the product that you are selling as well. So you want to keep that in mind as well. Let me put the link for the video inside the description here. So this is the video. The title for that video is title keeping you small. I'm holding like a yellow chair, my son's chair, and inside the thumbnail I have a hat on my head. That's the one you will recognize. This is the video for there as well. So yeah, another one. Okay, let me go back to the question there. Question: will you suggest add the watermark on the main picture at least? Does it make any sense or difference in today's scenario? Not really, honestly. A lot of people, like, I know, and there are some pictures which I actually do as well, but they are there for longer period of time. I don't really add a watermark now. I like to have very clean images for the thing. So before, like, I used to pull up the, I mean, you can still do that with the StreamYard, but having a very clean and transparent look actually always work. So having a watermark or something, if you want to do it for your own protection, because the pictures that sometime I do to sell on eBay or sometime on Amazon, sometime we hire a professional photographer because we're spending a lot of money in a private label product. So I try to add a watermark, but it doesn't make any difference. Somebody copy your picture, even though you report many times to eBay doesn't do anything. So it doesn't make any sense nowadays as well. Is saying, what about the phone cases? Everyone using a stock pictures. No, I sell phone cases. I never use the stock images. I never use the stock images. For each and every phone case that I sell, I take my own pictures for that. So if everybody is using it, doesn't mean that they are making it, they're doing it right way as well. So you want to take in all scenarios, you want to take your own pictures as well. And then another thing which we really have to keep in mind, a lot of the decision that you're going to take in your business, they might not have any downside or any negative impact to it now, but later down in the line, it can really hurt you as well. So in a sense, like, you might not get any copyright strike or anybody is suing you for using their pictures. I'm just giving one example. It never go to that extreme, but just I'm giving one example right here. But that doesn't mean later in the future they won't do that. So if I'm spending a lot of money, I'm running a business right here, I better do the things on my own. Like, and I can understand the appeal to having pictures that you can copy from somebody. So on that note, I always say the pictures that you're going to copy from somebody are actually worse than the bad pictures that you're going to take by yourself. That's why I say that it's better to take your own bad looking pictures as compared to taking a pictures from somebody else there as well. So this is something that you can do it as well. Anjan is saying just did it. uh it was bugging me for the last month as well. Oh, so you're talking about the questions which was pending? Yeah, actually, eBay do look at those. Like, if I don't know that the system have a problem right here. If you don't actually really don't mark it as a dispatch as well, that's the problem right there as well. This is something it's happened. Man, that coming to now the next one. Boom! I'm very excited about to talk about that as well. I finished a fasting and I have to drink a lot of water too. So Dogecoin, oh my god, man, it's on a sky now. It's okay. So before I talk about the crypto or anything, I have to put a disclaimer. By all means, I'm no financial advisor. I'm nothing like that. Nothing about it. Anything you're gonna do, you're gonna make your own decision about it. But man, that Dogecoin is just if you see the market of it. I remember when Elon Musk actually tweeted about the Dogecoin, and then is a tech YouTuber. I watch his videos all the time, and I think many of you watch his videos all the time. Is Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD is his channel. He made a video about the Dogecoin, and I put £750 at that time in a Dogecoin. I didn't want it to put a lot of money in a Dogecoin just to see how the thing is going to be. And now it's like I can't sleep. It is like I wanna sell it and then put the money towards something. And I put a lot of money in Tesla when it comes to right there as well, because this is like not just in the terms of it's a product that I believe in it. It's gonna have a lot of future there as well. But man, let me check how much is man I and this is a very bad habit, and I don't just my personal opinion about spending a money inside let's say for example crypto or stocks or anything. um, you want to do that the money that you don't need, and it is one of those things where you have to, even if you lose it, it's fine. So it's like a gambling, you know what I mean. But this is a bad addiction where once you put some money into it, you just keep on going back and you just keep on checking prices all the time. This is a very bad habit to do all the time as well. Uh, let me see what's happened, because today is Sunday. Because the market, when it closed on Friday, man, that was it was crushing it. And also the Coinbase wallet app as well. uh it was I think stock price for Coinbase wallet app was a little below Tesla. uh I don't know, number 4 or number 5th at that time it was. uh Man, this computer. Yeah, so 550, 520% raise in this. It's I wish I could have put more money inside, but it's like, one of those things you can never be at sure. So it's okay. So Dogecoin spiked in total about 550% after Elon Musk tweet, and then On last Friday, again 520. So in a Coinbase app, past week 520% gain, which is amazing, man. I think I should pull up my money from this one now, like, because the crypto is one of those things where the things goes up and down or every single time. It's I think I take out that money and put it towards Tesla as well. I mean, it's that stock is more secure. Uh, because at the moment where this thing is at the moment, uh, I don't know, either it will go all the way boom, or it will really, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of rise, a lot of spike in these things as well. Again, I said this is for my own personal entertainment and to entertain you as well. Nobody buy anything based on my advice, because I'm no by no means, I don't have much knowledge about the stock market and all those things. I just like to do it in my own spare time, the money that I don't really need, but it's very bad addiction. And bad addiction in a sense, like for all day you're looking at the app and you're looking at where the thing is gone at the moment. So, man, that Coinbase is the stock at the moment is $342, which is crushing it. But how, if even if you see the model for Coinbase, uh BMW, I have no money in BMW. So almost 70 to 80% money which I have, uh 70 to 80% money which I have, I mean, I don't have a lot of money in a stock. So but most of that is in Tesla, and that has been there for longer period of time as well. But Dogecoin is just, I mean, I don't have money in a Bitcoin as well. Like I don't, I feel like it's, and then when the tweet came from Elon Musk, and then the video came from MKBHD, these are two my favorite people, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put some money in it and see how it's gonna work as well. But I put 750, but now I wish like I could have done more. So Dogecoin is dump and, yeah. So that's what I was saying, pump and dump, which I absolutely agree with you, and I think I'm gonna pull up my money because it's a lot of return for that already, and I am better off putting a money somewhere which is where is more secure. I mean, I feel like it's like a bubble which gonna burst at any time, because man, 400% spike and then you go to 520% spike. It's a lot of money there as well. Sarfaraz is saying, I watched that MKBHD video that time. I knew that the things are going to happen. I didn't buy. I I just put like a I just put a little money. Well, now I feel like I could have done it 2000, like more than that, and then it feels, you get a sort of excitement, and then at that situation you are like, shall I keep it? It might go up, because that's the thing. Is if you look at the Bitcoin, it was a from where to where it's gone now. But again, the Mag 49 said, and I think I completely agree with it. Dogecoin is like pump and dump, and I think this is at the moment it's pumping. It's gonna go back, and I think it's just the best time to pull up the money from it. Just leave it. Uh, Man, it's a very bad addiction just to see, because okay, that's not bad, and it's kind of stable now, but still a little. So okay, who else right here have some money inside a Bitcoin or any crypto or anything? And the thing about the Coinbase wallet, which the stock, if you see for the Coinbase wallet at the moment, where almost a lot of these transactions happen, is so the Coinbase wallet is just making money in the terms of commission when the people buy these coins or the people sell back these coins or all those sort of things. So Coinbase is just keeping their uh, Coinbase is just keeping their commission from that. And let me see Coinbase. I don't have a money in Coinbase wallet, but I might take it out from a Dogecoin and put it either to Tesla or something like that. So me, I'm personally no expert whatsoever. Like I have no idea. I do something. This is for fun. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money. But personally, if you really want to learn about those things, there are two channels which I follow all the time, and I like sort of trust them. Trust them in a sense, like at the end of the day, you have to do your own research in those things as well. And I think a lot of you will be familiar with it. The one is Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, you can see Meet Kevin is publishing a lot of videos. And the second one is Graham Stephen. So two channels are the one the best two. So in the terms of real estate, in the terms of in the terms of stock market, all those sort of things, you want to follow those two channels and see the things. Dame and that game is saying Anjan is saying I wish I had back in 2010 in a Bitcoin. Man, that's true. Everyone feels like that. But to be honest with you, probably I wasn't into addiction back then. I hope I'm not addicted now as well. I don't feel like missing out. I don't know why. Uh, Dame and that game is saying I have a cash sitting around. So somewhere to put it, like Tesla, Amazon seems like my best bet at the moment. So there is no point keeping a cash around. Okay, so you want to keep a cash around, but not all of your saving has to be inside the cash. I completely get that. So not all the time you want to. So, okay, that's a very complicated one because uh, other than the house that I live in, I do not own any property here. It got to do with the reason because I can't put the money in that much property. I don't have that much money lying around as well. But I don't keep cash most of the time. Like other than a couple of £1,000, I don't keep my saving in the cash. I am always even a little bit back in my town or so we had a commercial plots where we build the shops, the commercial properties there. And the day before last week, I took a new shop, a commercial property in my town, which is about £8,000. But if I keep that £8,000, the value of that money actually go down day by day because all the inflation and everything. Real estate is not, even if somebody is looking to invest in, for example, in a real estate. Real estate, so you take a house and then you do on a rent or something. In my personal experience at the moment, I have one house on a rent back home and about 8 shops, which are the commercial shops as well. To be honest, you don't make any money from a rent. Like, to be very serious with you, you don't make much money from a rent as well, because there are the things always going wrong. So you have this thing broken up, you have this thing broken up, you have this thing broken up. There are always expenses for this one as well. What you have the money when you actually going to sell that property, and the property prices doesn't really go up in a spike like in 1 month or something like this. I would say minimum 7 to 8 years you will have to wait if you have a property like a real estate, commercial or residential, both of them. In 7 to 8 years, this is where you're going to see a lot of difference as well. But in the house, most of the time you're just spending your money just to do repairs and all those kind of stuff as well. So it doesn't really make any sense uh, to to put the money in a property really, to keep a cash. So even to some sort of, even you, if you had bought a graphic cards month ago, that you could have made a lot of money in a graphic cards as well. So I mean, the prices for the graphic cards, if you see for the computer, are skyrocketing now as well. I'm talking because you said Dame and that game. I believe you will be familiar with the gaming. I mean, look at the prices for Nvidia graphic cards or AMD as well. I mean, they are at sky at the moment. I mean, you can hardly get anyone. I was looking to for the live streaming because I have a Mac, and I was looking for a PC for the live streaming, and the graphic cards is like, it's better to just buy a up to date Mac, and the way the prices for the graphic cards now as well. Logitech C920 used to be, I believe, probably 60-70 pound a webcam, and now is, oh, now sometime is way too high. Everything is in a short supply now. I completely agree. Yeah, it's it's way too expensive. Especially there is a shortfall. Uh, there is sort of like a chips which goes on a graphic cards, and there are the chips which goes on a processor as well. There is a big shortfall for those sort of things nowadays. So the short of supply is a big problem at the moment. Good to have it. The standing desk, at least you can move around freely. This is something very, yeah. The I think silicon shortage. This was something as well. Other day, I was watching that from a Linus Tech Tip. There was a shortage of silicon. I think the Linus was talking about it another day as well. That's like where I remember. I was looking for PC. Like I mean, I don't do gaming, so I don't really need a beast computer. You know what I mean, with all RGB or something. I need something which will, like, for these sort of live stream, where I can have like some graphic layovers or something like this, and I don't have to like spend money on a StreamYard or something like this. Because if you have a StreamYard, that's like a 50 pound per month, and it's better to just buy a computer which can handle the OBS at the end of the day. So if you have OBS, you can do the layout and pull the chats and everything on the comments, and then you are not limited to 720p as well. You can run your streaming, because if you are into gaming, how the Macs are for the streaming as well. Might be new M1 chips are better, but not like so I was looking for a PC, and I had about like 1,000 pound budget, and I think for my needs, 1,000 pound budget is a lot for the PC. And I couldn't find Core i7 with the good graphic cards where I can do a Windows 10 as well. I don't know. All of them are way too high at the moment as well. So if you go for processor, for example, Core i7 10 Gen with the good NVIDIA graphic cards, it's the prices are go over 1,000 pound definitely, and you could have bought that PC before pandemic probably for 500 pound. The price for the graphic cards goes over 400 pound for the type of, even if you go for 270, the price for that one is really high as well. You said my PC was 1,000. You went with the Ryzen. Even the Ryzen having a problem with the things as well. I mean, it's a whole, but the problem is with the silicon, as you said, the chips that they used to need to build on the thing there. That's the whole problem. And the prices for the webcam, the prices for, man, that market is crazy. What was I was going to look? I don't know. Yeah, I was looking for the Linus video right there. Linus Tech Tips. I'm just curious, like 20 of you right here now, what other YouTube channel do you watch? which are not eBay related or selling online or Amazon related as well. So this is something you have to really keep in mind. Just let me know in a comment. Sorry, what other YouTube channels do you watch as well? Okay, you have a 5K cash spare. What would you do with it? What's your first investment? That's a good question. 5K cash in a spare, if you have it, where you can put that 5K? Do you have a house? Like it Deem and that game, if you have a house, the best things to do it would be save up that money for the deposit. If you're renting, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about a house to buy and then give it on a rent. If you are So first of all, I done a video day before yesterday as well. uh you have to see how much money you're making per year, figure out how much you can afford for your house. uh just to have a house, uh it is expensive if you say per month. So don't get like a wrong image that it would be cheaper to own a house as compared to renting. I truly believe renting is cheaper per month, not a long run. So your monthly cost when you're renting is going to be cheaper. If you think at the moment you're paying £1,000 rent for the property and you go and look for a mortgage on a similar kind of property, your monthly installment is going to be £900. But that's not only the £900 is going to be your expenses. Trust me, because there are always some sort of things that you have to do inside the house. You got your boiler, all those sort of things as well. So if you're renting at the moment, you got 5K, I would put more money, put it for the deposit, sort out my finances within 1 year, and I will just go get a mortgage for it. That's like your first one as well. Your first one there as well. Uh, Bum reseller saying GameStop. Okay, GameStop. I have no idea. I don't watch that one as well. Ali Abdal, I watch Ali Abdal as well. That's one I watch. Harry Mack, I don't watch that one. Goldfian, I don't. Uh, Thank you, TD. Camping with Steve. Not really. I'm just gonna look at it. So for me, the most of the channel that I watch on, not like on a regular basis, but the one who are dominating my YouTube home feed. Uh, I don't watch many reselling channel or many eBay or Amazon channels personally as well. So I will watch. I watch Graham Stephen. I watch that. I watch Meet Kevin. Both of these are both finance niche there as well. I watch Linus Tech Tips as well. Sometime when I try to be some, not like a gamer or something, just for fun, really, not for any information or anything. Uh, Marcus Brownlee, I watch MKBHD on a regular basis. I'm watching his retro tech series at the moment at the moment as well. I don't know why I say at the moment so many times. And what other one? Yeah, so YouTube advice channel. Yeah, because I started YouTube. I know nothing about the YouTube as well. So just to make myself familiar how YouTube work and how all social media work as well, I watched Nick Neiman channel, and also what else? YouTube Creator Academy, which is from YouTube as well. They just tell you like how search and discovery and all the things work on a YouTube from there as well. And they do also say if you press the like button, really helps the video creator there as well. So if you haven't done that, then press the like button right now. So you were saying learning house music. No. For the music, I don't. The only channels which I don't watch, and I know you guys not gonna like me or something. Uh so I call that is a complete different sort of appeal to a different sort of audience. Coffeezilla, man, man, I watched that channel as well. Uh, I watch Coffeezilla sometime. Man, that his channel is going amazing. Okay. So Rich rebuilds. Okay, Joe Rogan. Okay, yeah, Joe Rogan. I don't watch full episode for the podcast. I watch the clips for Joe Rogan as well. But I was talking about Coffeezilla. I mean, that dude is doing amazing job. Uh, there is a Coffeezilla. There even the actually before Coffeezilla, Meet Kevin was the one who was talking about all these scammers and all those gurus who are selling courses and all those sort of stuff as well. So Meet Kevin was actually the one who actually started it, and then Coffeezilla, and then Spencer Cornelia as well. So those was the one who went from there. But seriously, and only on one note, which who's that Contrapreneur? I have no idea. Who's that Contrapreneur? I don't know. Can't spell it. You can't spell it. I can't pronounce many things, so that's okay. Don't worry. Amrit is saying I watched Zensha. Ah, come on. That's a. I mean, everybody watched that. That's the thing. Which is, I mean, this is if you're here, that's good. Uh, yeah, I was talking about the Coffeezilla. I watched that channel. Not like so. Not every video. The every video where I probably watch will be uh Peter McKinnon. I will watch every video from Peter McKinnon. I will watch every video from MKBHD. I will watch almost, yeah, these are two channels where I watch on a regular basis. Like I will not miss the videos from there. Con entrepreneur. Okay. Uh entrepreneur. It's something that you should tell Coffeezilla to expose them. The thing about Coffeezilla, I was talking about. Vote for Brian Rose. Oh man, you don't wanna. Man, that guy, I can't stand that. I can't stand him. Like seriously, next London mayor. No way he's going to be next London mayor. That dude is. It's all about like attention. He never gonna miss like a attention on him. He always gonna be wherever he can grab that attention. Uh, when is London mayor elections? I don't know when they are, but I have this feeling. I don't know how much is going to be true. I have this feeling that conservatives will actually take over this time, even London mayor election as well. It's my personal thing. I have this feeling. 6 May, so not that far. Almost 18 days left. Yeah, I think. Yeah, so Dame and that game is saying he exposes the people who try to sell a course and he's blowing up. Yeah, so this is like a same type of channel, same kind of content that Coffeezilla does as well. So I might look into it. I don't know that one. If you take the picture of yourself, spend time, don't write down any text, and then someone copy your pictures, does it detect that there are someone pictures your copy? How safe we are on the pictures? So if someone copies your pictures, you know that system is smart enough to understand you was the first one to publish and upload those pictures, and then it will actually sort of give more less value to the to the listing who have copied your picture, and then because you posted original content at the first place, then that would be there. Can you tell us how to get a virtual address for eBay? So there are many cheaper services which might be local to you as well, but the Regis do the virtual address as well. So, but they are a bit expensive. Look Regis for there. I mean, the one who do the office rental and those sort of stuff. Regis are the one which will be cheaper. I mean, not cheaper in a sense. I said there will be many local one, but the Regis are normally cheaper. Brian Rose knows how to brand and advertise. Learn from him for a privately. There is nothing to learn from that guy for sure. Yeah, he does know how to brand himself and advertise. Yeah, like yeah, no doubt about that. But the problem is like how much value. I mean, I'm not against showing off and those sort of stuff. I'm not against that because this is the way this market work. But on the top of that, the content and the advice that you put out doesn't have to feel like it's a sales pitch. So what's most of the gurus do at the moment, and I think he's the one of those. Uh, they have a little bit content on a YouTube and the ad on a YouTube, not even a content on a YouTube. They're gonna have an ad on a YouTube, and then they're gonna go and say, go and do the whatever master class, 1 hour master's class. And in that 1 hour master's class is another sales pitch to buy their course. Not even a little value. So being transparent is something which I believe these people have to do. And then on the top of that, making huge promises that you're gonna get this return, this student of mine done this and that, blah. Not opening up with the people and say, okay, even after you buy my course or you buy my services, um, you it's not like it's gonna change your life entirely. There is still other things that you have to learn, and I mean, in short, you have to be really transparent. Oi wow is saying, hi there, I really like your channel. Oh, thank you. uh Let me, okay, can you please tell me if they added Russia to GSP? I think yes, they have added Russia to GSP as well. I'm just gonna double check for you because I I am like 90% sure they have added Russia to GSP as well. So Milad Mirg is blowing up. I don't know the channel. What's better, selling on eBay or drop shipping? Definitely selling, not drop shipping. I mean, if you're selling and you have a full control over the quality, you have full control over the a lot of things, and this is something that you will be able to scale for longer period of time. So always selling. I mean, you're selling when you're drop shipping as well, but fulfillment model is different. But you need to have a more control over the things that you sell. In return, you should be able to scale all those sort of things. I'm just looking at the Russia, if it's added to. I don't ship internationally, but I do look at the announcement that eBay make as well. So I believe that Russia was, yeah, Russia added to global shipping program from 5th April. So from 5th of April, Russia is inside the global shipping program as well. Uh, I really like to have. No worries. I will join your group. See you. Thank you so much. Why Russia is not showing? I had it unblocked for a month now, and it still does not show, but it does not show on anyone listing. You might have to call eBay and ask them, because that might be a technical glitch as well. I mean, I can't say my one is showing or not. I don't ship internationally, either using global shipping program or without using global shipping program. I don't ship internationally anyway. So if it's not showing up, then it will be worth calling eBay once and ask them why it's not showing up. Uh, this will be something. Okay. I think it may help make up for the EU sale that are lost. I I mean, for me personally, I always I mean, the reason, okay, so might have a different products, but reason I don't sell internationally is I get enough sales from UK. That's the first thing. And on the top of that, uh, another things that it all depends on the product. If your products are appealing to international buyers, then obviously it is something that you can look into it. But I hardly, when I used to ship internationally, I hardly used to get any orders from international buyers as well. So I don't know how much difference does that gonna make in the terms of making up for the sales that you we have lost from the EU ones. So that's something. Okay. People say that using Royal Mail for international sales get a lot more than GSP. It makes sense. You know why? Because uh, how much the eBay is actually charging to the buyer, you don't know that the final price. Like eBay doesn't tell you how much. So when the buyer buy the product from your store, they, if they are internationally, they normally look at two different prices. So they have their item price, your item price for the price that you are selling, and then they also have the, what you call it, man. Let me switch this light off. It's getting hot. Okay, that's better. Was way too hot. So they have the second price is the one where they see the GSP fulfillment price as well. This is going to be the second price. I don't know if I switch it off. It's still the lighting is fine because I only have one light now. Uh, that was really burning me at the moment. But the price I believe normally that the eBay charge them is a lot higher than posting the item by yourself. So, for example, if Royal Mail is charging £10 for international shipping, eBay might be charging them maybe 15, £20. So, yes, if you go back to posting your item by yourself, yes, I think you get more sale. But I completely agree with you because, oh, so you can check now. It tells you now. That's fine. Look how much difference is there because there might be some items, then you really have to pick and choose here. There might be some items where it will be cheaper for you. There's gonna be significant difference if you go to GSP or if you post it by yourself. Uh, you really have to pick and choose here which one, have to see pros and cons as well. Germany costs 750 from UK, which is not. Asim is saying new haircut after lockdown. Now, I went to barber and the barbers, there was a long queue and you have to really fight to get in the barber shop. So I done this one by myself. It's not so perfect. You can see, I couldn't really fix this side, but it's better than having. I mean, I was looking a different person. And once in a month, I do shave. I don't like clean shave. I like a little bit of beard. So that was the thing. Uh, oh, They was taking 1 month to deliver the Italy and Germany. That's a very, very long time. I mean, especially shipping is 750 delivery if there is an import duty. Obviously, there is going to be import duty as well. So yeah, I completely get, like, for the safety and no hassle, using GSP is the best option as well. I mean, you have very secure. I mean, if they don't get the item, obviously GSP is the one have to refund for that. Otherwise, uh, it's on them. As long as you ship it to the fulfillment center from your side, then it's up to them to make sure it get delivered to the buyer as well. Do you use Royal Mail or Hermes? I use Royal Mail for my shipping as well. So the things that I sell on Amazon, obviously they're getting fulfilled by Amazon. For mobile phone and accessories and all those sort of stuff which I sell on eBay, a lot of them are getting fulfilled by Hubo. But I sell mobile phone that I buy from online auctions. They are the used one, and for that I use RM48 for the Royal Mail. And the reason I don't go for Hermes, because almost all the mobile phone worth over 200 pound, so it's not really worth the risk for me if the item get lost or everything. And once you are selling that expensive mobile, then 30-40p difference in a price doesn't make any sense. So this is something that I always prefer. I always prefer Royal Mail. And the account that I have is, I've been using it for a long time now. Before, when I used to ship everything by myself, like, that's from that time I am using the account as well. And then it's just easier for me, make all the bundle and then just drop it to the post office. And the post office for me is around the corner as well, so that's not really something. Ooh. I just started using UPS for anything over 50. But buy directly, not from the pack link. They give me free packing. Yes, I think with the UPS you get free thermal rolls as well, uh, for your printer. Like, you get them on the. So this is the A4 printer, which is right here. Another thermal printer is in the storage. I am on a Royal Mail online business account, so I get the rolls free from them. But if somebody is not on there, I think UPS is the one who sell that there as well. In post on parcel to go is cheaper. I have no. I only use Royal Mail RM48, and most of them, they are parcels there as well. But does the thermal rolls work on Dymo 4XL? I have a Zebra printer 420D. That's the one I always use. I never really use Dymo. Dymo is a good printer as well. I mean, I read a very good reviews of that. But Zebra 420D, these are the one I bought it, and then I bought it another one. This is something I personally prefer to use as well. And for the A4, I have HP LaserJet uh, M201. So LaserJet M201. Yeah, you said you wish you bought Zebra printer. The only reason I bought Zebra printer, because they are very reliable. The first one I bought, like, that is with me for probably over 5 years now. And then the second one which I bought, which I left in a storage, uh, that one you can normally get them from eBay auction. They are somewhere goes the auction normally end around 110 pounds, something like this. I remember that I bought around 110 pound. And free rolls, yes, this is a lot of saving, but other than a free rolls, also you get. I mean, they are very reliable. They never let you down as well. And the A4 printer, I mean, if somebody is absolutely new looking for a printer, I always recommend you look for A4 printer. Start with A4 printer, and you can get like a sticky papers like this, like these ones, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And with the Royal Mail, because if you are on online business account, you're using click and drop with that as well. So it print like 1, 2, 3, 4 label on one A4 paper. So when I need to print something from my house, it's the great there. Normally, this printer, I bought it from Argos, and this been with me from a long time as well. This was about 250, something like this, and the ink is very cheaper. That one there. Uh, what sort of percentage does the Hubo charge? Let's say £100 on sale. So they don't charge percentage. I mean, they don't care about how much you sell the item for. They need their storage fees and fulfillment fees. So that's all depend on what is the size of the item that you are going to send it to them, how much space they're going to take, and either it's going to be a small parcel, large letter, or something. You can just simply go on the website, and the prices are always there. I mean, you can see the prices by yourself. So Zebra 420D, yeah, Zebra 420D. That's the printer, the one I use. Why that Zebra is so expensive? You get what you pay for. Like honestly, my own, I tell you something seriously, and I know I was always the person who was trying to go for something which is cheaper, alternative solution for many different things. And I can give you an example right here as well. Like you will be able to see how we actually end up spending more money on the things. Okay. So this is the example for the printer. But if I give you one example, this mic right here, this is the Rode mic. I mean, everybody know in the sound and everything. This one is about, just for this mic, is around 150 pound. Is this mic right here? That's the one. And there are, you're gonna say, well, 150 pound just for the mic. It's again, I said, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. And I'm not really, if there is a better solution, I will go for it. But most of the time, it's something you also go for. No, I'm not flexing. So I tried this mic right here. This was 15 pound. Everything is right here. Just keep on counting now. This is the clip-on mic I used to use in my live streams before. If you remember the sound in my live stream back in the days, you will know what I'm talking about, okay? And then this was 15 pound. Keep on counting now, okay? Then another mic, which was right here. And those are not like I bought it from Chinese crap. These are somewhat known brand as well. This one right here, you won't be able to see like this. I might be able to take it off right here because it's fixed on the camera. This one, this is the second mic. You can see. You see that one? That is around 25-30 pound. Okay, so 15 and plus 30, put this one, 45. This is I am trying to save a money. This is me. I'm trying to save a money on the mic. At the last, I bought this mic. So 15 to, and now it doesn't end here. There's the one I lost already. And then look at that. Another one. This was around 20 pound as well. And oh, this is just the cover for that. So doesn't count. I mean, this is the all the crap for the stuff which I bought, try to save money on that. Then also I've been using these Sony headphones right here for my streams as well. So you, if you remember, for some time I've been using these for my stream. So overall I spend £100 trying to save money. You know what I mean? Trying to save money for this. And then at the end I realize, okay, you know what, it's not working. I'm just gonna buy the Rode mic. And I knew from the first place this is the mic that I want to buy, because it sounds better with the kind of sound I have. So it's not, I mean, the sound is something which is very important for me, and I try to improve my sound from the first thing, because I am a person, I will look at the bad picture quality, but I will go for a better sound always. So with this, it sounds better. So at the end, I ended up buying the things which I wanted, but now count in a total. I could have just gone for £150 and done, but I actually spent £250 in total, and I have only one functional product. So Zebra 420D is expensive printer, no doubt about that. But man, it's the one of buy. It will last your whole career. It's something you will last forever. Sarfaraz is saying tip to hire a VA for social media marketing permanently. Yeah, so the best things, I believe you want to hire somebody from overseas as well. So the best thing to do, you go to Facebook. That's what I do as well when I need to hire somebody. Uh, for example, Sarfaraz, you're from Pakistan and you're going to hire somebody from Pakistan like me, but it's just going to work for everybody who is here. You search the Facebook groups. So, for example, freelancer in Pakistan, it's a very big group as well. Or virtual assistant in Pakistan, search the Facebook group. Go to the Facebook group, but don't post in a sense like I'm looking for somebody just like that, because what's gonna happen? 50 to 100 people gonna private message you, and they are not even serious working for you as well. So build a Google form. In the Google form, keep all the requirements, like what's your name, what's your, where you from, what's your education, how much experience you have. Build a complete form they have to fill. Not everybody gonna fill that form. You know what I mean? But in this way, you're gonna save your time a lot, because the people who are not willing to fill that form to get the job, you don't want those people anyway. You know what I mean? So get them to fill that form, and then that form you can import an Excel sheet from the form as well. Google form you already know. So then do the interview with all of them and then filter them, and then you will this is the way I normally hire the people, like when I need to hire somebody. So with the Google form, you keep the things very organized, and the people who will go through all the things, they are the one who will be serious as well. So that's my personal tip to hire. And then when you start working with them, always tell them your first month is a trial. After that, we will decide if you're going to be permanently or not. And then for the first month, trust me, I'm not like trying to be a bad boss or something like that or anything. Don't get this wrong. First month, give them a double work that you normally will have, like a double, triple work to give them. If they, but don't get angry if they don't finish it, but as long as they are trying. I know it's impossible to do, for example. So before when I hired a video editor, the only problem was, I like to edit my own videos, because it's like I enjoy editing my own videos as well. But for the thumbnail, I have a graphic designer who actually do the graphic designing on eBay and Amazon as well. But for video editor, I had a video editor, two of them in the beginning. I normally, if I'm posting, let's say, 4 videos on 2 day, I have a channel in my mother language, which is in Urdu as well, and this is the English channel. So on the Urdu channel, 2 videos per week. This channel, 2 videos per week, 4 videos. But at that time, I was actually making 5, 6, 7 videos just to give him extra work. If they're able to do that, uh, Core is saying check out the Fiverr freelancer reviews as well if they are any good. Fiverr is good, no doubt about that. But the people who are normally working on a Fiverr, I mean, you will be able to say, let's say $5. You get somebody for $5 or $10 or $10 or £10 or £15 to do one project because they are project to project. If you're hiring them for a full time per month, then the Fiverr is not the place to go because you end up paying more money on a Fiverr. And the people who are working on Fiverr, they don't want to go full time as well. This is like my own personal experience. They don't want to go because by project to project, they make more money. That's the only thing. So the people who are, let's say, you find them from a Facebook or something like this, that would be more cheaper, in my opinion, really. But if you want a very high professional level of work and you have like a lot of money to spare, then definitely uh, go to the Fiverr. Okay, they ought to change Fiverr to 50 Fiverr. I don't know what his mean by that. Yeah, Fiverr, Upwork, there are many websites. But this is something in my opinion. Like I give you one. Uh, I mean anybody who have. Anyway, let's see. Have you had any slow sales on yesterday or today on eBay? I haven't even looked at eBay today. Like Saturday and Sunday is the day when I don't open any uh eBay and Amazon. I try to put my mind off the work from there. Yeah, 123 orders I have at the moment, which is like my average. It's not like average in this month. Normally I get more orders uh because I sell mobile phone and accessories. I normally get more orders on around Black Friday when people buy a lot of new phones and near the Christmas and stuff as well, which is not. So if I go to my graph, yeah, actually sale is slow as compared to last week, uh, on the last weekend, but it's not bad. I mean, for most of my orders comes from Amazon anyway, so I got a message right here. Man, this is the only thing which I mean, look, I love eBay. I started selling on eBay. This is where I started selling online as well. And also, obviously, Amazon as well. Uh, the only thing is, I hardly get any messages on Amazon. Around 201 listing at the moment on Amazon, all private label products. Other one, I mean, on eBay, I have listing and listing and listing, many listings on eBay. Uh, because I list like in a different way. So for example, iPhone cable different for iPhone 5, even though it's the same cable, 6, 7. I mean, I do multiple listing on eBay as well. Uh, but messages after messages, like a one full-time person only handles the eBay messages, the virtual assistant that Sir Faraz was talking about. So that person handle all the eBay messages, and that same person handle the social media messages as well nowadays as well, because I get many of them. So This is the only thing which I don't like. I mean, eBay people send a lot of messages before they buy something and after when they buy something as well. I mean, if you want to refund it, like now, the refund and returns and everything doesn't annoy me at all. Like, if you want to return it back, just open a return and just send it back. I process a full refund. But man, it's so many messages. That's the problem. The nice doesn't work. Also, people tend to get go out more, shop less on eBay as well. Whether that, that might be the case as well. Yeah, people, it does happen. Those things does really play the role in those things. But normally around the weekend, I post around. So these eBay orders are one I have to actually post. I mean, the order which goes through Hubo, those goes from a different account anyway. So those are the one I just do the fulfillment by myself. But any for the phones which I have to post, these are the one I have to do it by myself tomorrow. So these are 123, but mobile phone, and in the mobile phone particularly, you don't get that many orders anyway. Yeah, one more sold, 124. I don't know who bought it. So last week the sale was more. It is little bit slow. Yeah, this weekend is little bit slow. Actually, whole week was little bit slow for me too. I think that might go up. Never know. Might go up as well. So, guys, we are hitting 2 hour mark for the live stream. So the whole plan is for the month of Ramadan, for the fasting month, is uh once you are speaking for, let's say, 2 hours, it's not easy to like, you have to hydrate, and it dries you up. So if you're fasting, it's little bit difficult to really talk for that long. Normally I stream at 7 p.m. on every Sunday, but during this month, which is for 30 days anyway, I will do 8:30, which I might have to go to 8:45 or little bit delay as well. So then we go back to 7 o'clock. So turn the notification on, and we will take it from there. Also, uh, for those who are not so, in the future, the plan is to do more live streams as well. The only 7 p.m. Sunday one is going to stay there always, but the plan for the future is to do more live streams in the future. So probably uh after every other day, but this is not going to be, because I don't want to put so many live stream on this channel right here as well. So that one will go to another one here. This is the channel called Zen Implement. So here I will put more like a behind the scene kind of stuff as well. Some clips from this live chat as well. Some off the topic eBay kind of, not eBay, but off the eBay sort of things as well. Uh, which are, at the moment, we have about 14 subscriber right there. So I mean, this Sunday 7 p.m. streaming, we're gonna keep it on this main channel. Q&A. This is not going anywhere. But I will, and also this channel, obviously, we post a lot here as well. So this is like a main one, English one. It's gonna stay here. Another, which is, I mean, you don't need to know about the Urdu one anyway. Not a lot of people understand Urdu. So, but the second English channel, is this one. The link, I put that inside the chat anyway. uh, After, when the stream is finished, make sure you subscribe. How does the access for the VA on an account work as well? Do they have to have the same login details? On Amazon, you can create a child account, and you can give them access through the child account as well. On eBay, you have to give them your login details as well. I mean, there is no free solution around it. So as long as which if they are not accessing many, I mean, you have your account and then other eBay accounts as well with the same computer and Wi-Fi and IP and everything, you're gonna be fine. I mean, my virtual assistant open my eBay account all the time from Pakistan just to reply to the messages as well. So that's not the problem because she's not using any other account. Like she's not working for on any other eBay account anyway. So I never had any problem. But I know some people, they get into an issue where somebody tried to open from a different country, but where the eBay is not allowed, particularly Pakistan is not allowed anyway. But there is no restriction. But you have to make sure that they are not really trying to open and manage many different eBay account, so they get linked together with each other as well. This is something uh, you have to keep in mind. Also, the the channel membership link is in the description. Also, the Facebook group link is inside the description as well. For those who are not subscribed to this channel, this is the main channel. You don't even have to go to another channel. It's fine. Uh, Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon, so anytime we go live, you will get the notification for that as well. Because sometime it takes around 5 to 10 minutes for stream to really like send the notification out. So if you have like a bell icon on and all that kind of stuff, it works. And I will see you next Sunday. Take care, and we will definitely give me some feedback about this listing, please. I don't really look at the stores and listing in this live right here. uh, we do that inside the Facebook group because this is like more one-on-one kind of thing. uh, so anyway, take care, guys. I'm just gonna end it now, and I will see you next week. Take care. Thank you so much.